Hello, Professor. I am SHANMUKH ARIGALA from Team 22, and here is my team: DIVYA SAYANA and DHENU KODHIRIPAKA and ROHAN ALAHARI. We, under your guidance, took the project called Auto Grading System in Auto Grading Chatbot in Education. And here I want to discuss about the brief introduction about that. And here we are using artificial intelligence into it. I want to discuss about how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the pattern in education. Artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize education by introducing its innovative approaches to teaching, learning, and administrative processes, like personalized learning, adaptive learning systems, and also like automated grading and also assessments. Where we are discussing about the auto grading systems, and also the other uses are like virtual assistants and chatbots, where we are integrating the auto grading with chatbot, and also language learning and translation. Predictive analytics is the part of this artificial intelligence and also in education system. And also we can develop like education data management, and also like robotics in education, professional development for educators. And here I want to specifically developing about the auto grading chatbot, where we are including the education system into the chat artificial intelligence, making auto grading chatbot. Here, while I'm discussing about auto grading chatbot, I want to give a brief about it. An education auto grading chatbot is an innovative tool designed to automate the assessments and also the giving the feedback to the person who is asking the query to the chatbot. And also we are giving the auto responses and also giving the students grading patterns, and also like it is an interactive session which we are going to provide, which was updated, which the data should be updated about the student by the professor or the faculty, and the person who is asking the question to the chatbot may be the parent or the guardian of that student. We are filling the gap between the between the professors or the faculty to the parent or the guardian. Here we are this chatbot is an artificial intelligence system which was made of which is the machine learning tool which can give auto responses for the questions asked by the guardian or the parent. It will give the immediate feedback of the student whether he is performing well or not in his academics or something like that. Like that means about the education or the academics, and consistency in grading. And it is very time efficient process to know about the student overall performance. And the scalability, we should discuss about this. Ideal for handling a large volume of data which was provided to the chatbot in the environments with numerous students. The chatbot can simultaneously grade and for multiple students, making it a scalable solution for educational institutions. And it will learn by itself because it's a machine learning model. Integration with learning management systems. Seamless integration with existing education platforms and systems, streamlining the workflow of the student and the educator, and also giving the proper feedback to the guardian. Compatibility is very high. And we are using NLP. We employ NLP capabilities to understand and evaluate the free text responses, which we are going to discuss further in this session, enabling this chatbot to access a wide range of assessments and assessing accurately about the students uh, the progress of the student. And this is a vast subject to deal with, and we are making the chatbot with this chatbot with certain implementations only. We can develop this chatbot and make this very universal because it can revolutionize the education system patterns between the interaction between the human and the machine. And hence I can conclude this introduction part by passing this to my fellow teammate Rohan to elaborate about the work which we have done in this project. Rohan.
Yeah, in this chatbot, we are going to use the NLP to collect the data from the internet. NLP is a technique where data is taken from images, text, and web pages and uses that information in a continuation and algorithm. Processing the data from the text is essential in a machine learning model. And NLP, I'm going to discuss you about how the NLP is going to work. NLP is a way to process the human language and machine and language processing, integrates the computational linguistics and machine learning and deep learning models. The NLP has two steps, and the first step is the most NLP implementations is to collect and prepare the unstructured text or audio data from the sources, including emails, applications, chatbots, and surveys. In the next step, it will prepare the data for the usage in different applications, and NLP software employs pre-processing techniques and such as tokenization, limitation, and stop word removal. In the last few decades, we saw that NLP has a huge improvement, and the machine learning, which leads to the huge possibility to implement programming systems on grading short subjective answers. Based on the given feedback from the so many users and obtained percentage in the subjects, educational auto grading system will conclude the over all the grades with the incremental approach with respect all the charts in the chart box. And in this chatbot, we are using the machine learning, both the unsupervised learning and the supervised learning. Unsupervised learning is often referred to as unsupervised machine learning. It is the process of analyzing and grouping the unlabeled datasets using machine learning algorithms. This algorithm find hidden relations or the patterns in the data without requiring human assistance. It is the best option for exploring data analysis and picture recognition due to its capacity to identify patterns in the data. There are two common use cases in the unsupervised learning are clustering and anomaly detection. And in supervised learning, is used to discover the patterns and correlations between input and output data. It is defined by the usage of labeled data, and a labeled data set is a collection of sample of features and the targets. This uses algorithm that learn the relationship between features and target from the data set. And supervised learning uses two main use cases such as classification and recognition. Uh, in this chatbot, we use the confusion matrix. Confusion matrix is a machine learning performance evaluation tool that represents the accuracy of classification model. The amount of true positive, true negative, true positive, false positives, and false negatives is deployed in this chat box. This metric assists in analysis of model performance and identification of miscalculations and improvement of forecast accuracy. A confusion matrix is n into n matrix effectiveness of classification model, where n represents the total number of target classes. This provides us with comprehensive picture of how well our classification model is working and the kind of errors it is producing. And from here on, my teammate DHENU is going to explain.
Hello everyone. As my friend said about the NLP, I would like to describe few applications. So basically, NLP is used in the Google Lens. It's used in the unsupervised learning to categorize the articles and also to narrate them. And the next application we use is to detect the data points and the observations in the graph. So these are some of the applications. Now, I would like to describe about the offset distance algorithm by moving the slides. Okay. So in the offset distance algorithm, basically, we are using the raw dictionaries. So the raw dictionaries are used in language modeling and also in analyzing the text. So basically what happens is we give a text to the chatbot, so the text will be taken. For example, consider a sentence like, is my girl doing well? So in this sentence, we are using the indexing. So in the indexing is actually we have taken the fixed point of indexing. So the points starts like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the indexing will be 0 and 1. So we have fixed the frequency of -2. So before the words before that frequency will actually be the positive keywords. Like if there is no keyword, if there is no negative keyword before these words, the chatbot will grade you as a good. But if there is, but now if we consider the words which are after -2, for example, doing well and Sita are after -2. So here the grade will be actually taken from both the dictionaries. The positive, it will search, the words will be actually searched from both positive and negative dictionaries. So based upon this, the student will be graded. So how that will be done, how the grading will be done, I'll be explaining in the next few slides. Now I'll be giving to my teammate Divya.
Hi everyone. Now I'm going to say how we are processing the design model. First, we are collecting all the students' data with respect to their semesters, and we will segment the data according to the student IDs, and then we will prepare an NLP dictionary, as my teammate Rohan has explained, to analyze the chatbot queries, and we will tag this data in the database. The files will be segmented structure of data, and the grading threshold approaches as a function which is based on various parameters. We will the queries collection per student using a chatbot about a significant student from student or parent or tutor. We will acknowledge from the queries using an offset matrix. First, uh, the grade of the students with the positive and negative with auto system method. Um, First, the chat will be given to the chatbot using the offset algorithm. We will divide it, and we will take some keywords as positive and negative. All the keywords, positive keywords will be stored in D plus, and negative will be in D minus. As we are working on chatbot for the education, the keyword, these keys are extracted from NLP, and stored as dictionaries called pre-processing. Now D2 will be further divided as I said, like positive keywords and negative keywords. Now the NLP will process this text. Once the text is processed, it will search for the both positive and negative keywords. Based on this, the student will be graded. If the text asked by the teacher or parent, if the text asked by the teacher or the parent to the chatbot on the text, that will be examined by the algorithm whether it has positive or negative keywords, then the grade will be divided by the examination of the charts that we are placed to the chatbot. Apart from this, we can also check the performance graphically. The next part of the results will be explained by my teammates DHENU.
So I would like to demonstrate. So before demonstrating the experiment, I just wanted to mention few words about the database. So basically, this database is actually auto-generated from the dashboard, which we have designed in the NetBeans. So that will produce the student. So that will actually give the student marks. So the in each database, we have given the student name, like we have given some student details like student name, student marks, everything like that. And also we have added the extracurricular activities which comes like sports and painting. So the database is actually the flat files. It is a flexible format. And also, okay, yeah, I'll be showing you the demo now. So this is the image of the database generation in the dashboard, how we are generating the students' information. Now I'm moving to my project, NetBeans. And I'm now so this is the Java code which we use to develop our project. Sorry, just a second. So this is a pie chart where we are showing the positive and the negative words, negative keywords. Just a second. Okay, so this is the this is how our chatbot looks. So first, initially, I'm loading the student names here. So in our database, we have loaded Kumar, David, XYZ, like and Shashi. So these are the 4 names which we have loaded in our database. So now I'll implement how our database works. So basically, first I'll do starting with the chatbot. First, I have given hello. So return in response, I have got from the chatbot. So now next I'm asking to the chatbot, how are you doing? So in return, I got the response as good, thank you. So now next I'll be asking about our like my son, like how doing. So now I'm next asking the chatbot about how is my boy doing. So it says Shashi is overall okay. Shashi is actually the student name we have taken here. That is from the database. So for example, if we type any irrelevant chat like ice cream or something like that, it says I can't understand you, and automatically after 4 to 5 chats your chat will automatically be disconnected. So this is how we have implemented ours, and I just wanted to like show like about the few subject and how good they secured their marks. So I asked better in physics. So it says performed with 40% in physics. So this is all how we get the output from the chatbot whenever we give the question, whenever we ask any question here. And now moving to the PPT slides. So this is the data generation dashboard. So how we gave the data. For example, this we have given the student name here, and we also given the marks of how he secured in chemistry, physics, social, EC, and also along with that I also added the general comments like if he's overall good, like based on the marks he achieved in all the subjects and based on his extracurricular activities, I have just given like overall good, but consistency is needed. So these are the few comments which we all decided and just we given in our database. So moving to the next slide, from here my teammate SHANMUKH will continue. Unmute SHANMUKH.
Then can you please open the program once? Can you run? Professor, as you see, like when you are asking one question here, like the parent is saying hi, and the chatbot is giving the reply hello. This couple of chat we call it as tuple. Okay, and when we are asking the general question to the chatbot, like how you doing, it is auto generating the text, which is an auto response, which AI is generating that. Like it's like giving auto response like good, thank you. And again, this both the query and the answer we call it as the both this combo is called tuple. And while we are asking about the student here, we took the student name as Shashi, and we are asking about his performance in the subjects here, like we have mentioned, like physics, social studies, sports, paint, and everything else. It is giving the exact thing which the professor has already provided to the chatbot. about his performance. And the text generation which it is producing is generated by chatbot by using the data which was updated by the faculty about that student. And here we can see when we are giving any message which is irrelevant, it is giving the chatbot is analyzing the statement by using all this confusion matrix and also the distance of the offset algorithm, by using the NLP dictionaries, by using the positive keywords and the negative keywords. It is connecting everything, and it is giving here the ice cream which is not in our dictionary, whether it is a positive keyword or the negative keyword. So it is giving the irrelevant message like I can't understand you. So that the person who is giving the query will be electing himself and giving the proper who will use the proper words, and they will give you the thing as like is he better in physics or not. And it is analyzing the grades of the student and giving the auto responses like he's good, he's like performing with 40% in physics. And it is it is very accurate, and also it can give the general responses. And also at last by seeing the queries here, by using these queries and the positive and negative keywords, it will be giving the overall percentage whether he's doing good or not, and it will be showing the pie charts. Then can you run that program once? Can you close this chatbot? Can you minimize this chatbot? Yes. And click on the file here on the program. On the program, not there, on the program. Yeah, can you run the file here? Yeah. Here we are using the positive is the level of positive and negative keywords which we are using, and it is very it is showing the frequency of the negative and positive keywords, and which is giving our responses, professor. And based on our chats and the responses of the chatbot, it is giving the accuracy whether the students is doing good or bad. Thank you, Dhenu. You can close it and open the PPT once. And professor, here we conclude under your esteemed guidance and your insights in the weekly reviews. We have did our project like it is very vast project, and in the time constant of 3 months in the semester we have done this, and we can develop this chatbot, and we have a plan even to develop and publish in journal on this. Thank you, professor. On behalf of my team, I am thanking you for your good guidance to us. Thank you, professor.
Thank you, Professor, for guiding us in each and every step. So because of you, we have implemented this